Hello gamers, Thinsless here with Thinsless Gaming. KVK 4 starts in a matter of hours. Let's break it all down. Take a look at who we're up against and how the camps are set up. Stay tuned. Alright, so heading into KVK 4 here, we got the 4 camps, Fire, Earth, Wind, and Water. 3310 here is in the Fire camp with 90 and 3300. And we're partnered up here with Wind. So we got 3294, 3299, and 15 here. And then we have Earth and Water together. So there's 08 and 17, 16, and then the Water Camp with 05 and 07. We'll get to an interesting story about that here shortly, and then 89. So from power perspective, we got Fire and Earth pretty close here. We're edging them out by about 39 million in power. But kill points, we have them by quite a bit here. And then looking at our two allies that we have, there's quite a difference in, let's change that to here. In power, we're talking quite a bit between Wind and Water, and the same thing in kill points. So a quick comment here on 08 and their migration. Let's jump over to 08 and take a look at one of their key pickups here that I have a lot of experience with and respect for. So let's jump over there. All right, so here we are looking at 08's main alliance, and we know Hulk and Shelby, and we know Putin, but they picked up Ash here, and Ash, we faced off in KVK 1, and he is an absolute beast on the battlefield. He and I chatted quite a bit in KVK 1. I have a lot of respect for him, and he earned all 8 billion kill points here that he has. He is going to be a handful on the battlefield, and I look forward to being on a more even power level with him this fight, because he absolutely wiped the floor with me in KVK 1. Now that it's we're more even, I'm looking forward to seeing him out there. So good luck to Ash, and let's see how this goes. I said we were going to talk about 07. Well, we all know that they screwed us over in KVK 3. They are definitely the number one reason why we lost KVK 3. And they even have it marked here as a loss. There should be an asterisk here. And let me explain. So 07 did not show up in Kingsland, which meant that 08 barely had to focus on them before they gave up, and 08 could come over and support 94 and effectively take Kingsland, because we couldn't take the two of them on at the same time. What we were told was that 07 decided to do this because they had a fixed MGE and they didn't want to screw that up, with the final day of MGE falling on, Kingsland opening. That story, it's what we had. I always question, why would they give up KVK for MGE positioning? This information that I have comes from some credible sources, but these are unsubstantiated. This is unsubstantiated information because we don't have direct screenshots to prove it. Many people observed odd behavior out of 07, that they were potentially feeding 08 with KP to secure 08 getting the star. So not only did they give them on a silver platter KVK by not engaging in Kingsland, they went further potentially and fed them KP to make sure that Putin got the star in KVK3. What they got in return for all of this is unknown, but this latest theory definitely sounds more believable than just giving up on KVK entirely because of a fixed MGE. Feeding, having some type of collusion with OA to not only give them the KVK, but feed them the KP they needed to secure the star definitely makes a whole lot of sense to me, for sure. I'll let everyone else draw their own conclusions. In the end, we know that '07 did us dirty, and personally, I look forward to going out and finding them anywhere I can on the battlefield and roughing them up as much as possible. Obviously, I'll be following leadership's directions on where to be and when, fighting appropriately. But if I can find any opportunity I can to pay '07 back for that loss, you're damn right I'm going to do it. So that's all I have on the '07 topic and what potentially could have been going on in KVK3. All right, let's go through pre-KvK here. Let's take a look at the standings. We didn't push a whole lot in the main alliances. We did a lot of pushing on farms. So my rank is lower than normal for pre-KvK, but this is mainly because sock barbs are just so much better than marauders that we wanted to save on our mains all the AP possible for sock barbs rather than pushing in pre-KvK. I got 3 million points on my main here, but I got a lot more points on my farms. My aggregate score on those was more in the 5 million range because we trained a lot of troops on there for flag filling and we ran a ton of marauders. So let's take a look at the overall rankings here. Individual rankings, like I said, we're not going to see any of our main players. I mean, we got our Kingdom Bank here at 31 million points. 2SR5, he did push all this, power or points here came from troop training. Props to him for just cranking out tons of troops on his main. Let's look at the kingdom rankings here. Coming out of Marauders, '07 made a huge push on Marauders. They got, I think, 4.5 million power just on doing day 1 and 2 Marauders. And then come day 3, 10 and '08, that's when we got involved with big pushes on training, and we absolutely decimated everyone on the training event. We went from 9th place with about I think it was like 240 million points to we pushed 1 million points just in the training phase. Now we're running some forts for Marauder forts here, but we've got first place locked up, so we're just using up whatever AP that we have on a daily basis because there's no point in running Marauder forts. For the kingdom rewards here, we're gonna get the 3% all damage, and '08 will get the 2%, but our allies here in '94 are gonna get the 1%, and all these other camps here, none of these other rewards are going to help on the battlefield except for the march speed at rank 4, and that's going to be another one of our allies here at 89. So we have 3 buffs coming out of pre-KvK that are going to directly help on the battlefield, where the other camp, they only have the 2% all damage coming to '08. So let's take a look at our rewards from pre-KvK. We ran a lot of marauders on our farms, so let's go ahead and open up all those marauder chests and see what we ended up pulling in for rewards, and we'll come back to our main here and do that last. All right, here we are on our First farm that we went hard on Marauders. We got 53 supply chests here. So let's clear out some of these chests here. All right, let's see what we get out of these 53 Kingdom supply chests. Come on, we need some speeds. All right, we got some materials. Good amount of Alliance credits there. 7 8-hour speeds, 15 3-hour speeds. Now we need these books because our CC and Belisarius are lacking quite a bit in levels, so we need to get those up. So I'm not sad about seeing all these books come in. 700 gems, not the greatest. I would have liked to have seen more on the gems department and the speed ups department, but you know, not too sad about this. Definitely going to need the alliance credits, so 57 5,000 credits. That's going to be good. Let's jump over to the next farm and see what we get. All right, so on this farm here, we got 84 kingdom chests. So let's knock these other chests out here and see what we get. We're banking a lot of keys. Hopefully, one of these days we'll get back to doing a 13,000 key up. All right, let's see what we get here out of these 84. Hopefully, we do a little better. Again, all my farms need to work on their CC and Belisarius levels, so I'm not mad at these books here at all. Right there off the bat, we got more gems this time. 3 days speed, love to see it. Another 2 days, so we're at 5 days already. 9 8 hours. I mean, this is looking really solid for 80 some chests. More books there, love it. 106 alliance credits. Like I said, we're going to need those for teleports, and should we ever need to migrate, we got some there for passports. Oh, this is great to see. There's 2,000 gems there. Call that 2,300. 27 3-hour speed ups. We did really good on this one. Very happy with what we got here. Let's jump over to the next farm and see what we get. All right, here we are. Let's knock these chests out here and see what we get. All right, only 46 chests on this one. Come on, good stuff. All right, 124-hour there, some resources, only 150 there. That's not so good. More alliance credits. 17 3-hour speeds, that's good. 600 gems. 1,000 gems, 1,600 gems. A bunch of materials. And 1 3-day. So not bad. I mean, few days of speeds there, not too bad. Alliance credits. Let's jump over to the last farm before our main. All right, like I said, last farm before we get to the main. Let's clear these chests out. All right, 57 chests on this one. Let's go. Good stuff. Credits. 6 8-hour speeds. Some gems there. Almost 2K gems. All these, print fragments. We're not going to be making gear on this, so that's pretty much a waste. Materials, some more gems, come on. Oh, epic fail. 18 3-hour speeds, that's not bad, but we could have done a lot better here in terms of gems and XP books. and speed ups. Let's go over to the main, see what we get. All right, so here we are. Like I said, only 25 chests here because we didn't push on the main. We did get a Kingdom Trophy chest here. They had a little friendly competition to see who got the most points cumulative between all their farms, an aggregate score. I didn't do too bad. Did enough to get an elite trophy here. Let's see what that is. 5 3-hour speeds, territorial. Not bad. I'll take that for a day's work. Well, 2 days' work. So we get out of these. 3 5 hours. Come on, give me some 3 days. 1 3 day. Womp womp. All right, not bad, not bad. Was that 4, maybe 5 days worth of speeds? I'm not going to complain too much. Like I said, we mainly pushed on our farms. We got a good bit, when you add it all up, not bad for Marauders. Marauder forts are terrible, so we're not doing anything with those. Let's take a look at MGE. We're slated for 5th spot here on MGE. Wheel of Fortune, we don't need anyone here in the wheel, so we're not going to be spinning this other than our free spin and our cheap half price spin to see if we get anything else other than see if we get some gold heads or some of these other speeds. Now, Mightiest Governor, we need Asher Banipal. We don't have him unlocked yet, so talk to the Kings, and they slotted us in for 5th position here, which will give us 40 heads. So that's going to be great. Unlock that next, really important commander. We'll work on him over time. Really looking forward to the new infantry commanders when they come out. Probably going to be saving our gold heads for that instead of leveling up Ash. We'll see where that goes. That could change. All right, let's take a final look here at our troop counts going into KVK here. We're up to 1.7 million infantry, 2.3 million of cav, and just over a million archers. I think that's really good. A really good place. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting. Probably a good bit of swarming. We got some T4 here that we can upgrade in the Bastion troop training quests, which are going to be really key to getting a bunch of crystals. We're going to be pushing hard on crystal tech. We're going to probably be getting the Mountain Warfare bundle, the pop-ups, obviously the speed upgrade. I'm super excited for KVK4 here. Super excited to see Ash out on the battlefield again. And I think that overall, I'm really hoping for a KVK win here. Our first SOC experience. Follow along and we're going to see, what rewards we can pull out of this, how many kill points we can get out of this. We'll be tracking that as we go. I hope that you tune in and follow along and like this video and subscribe. Take care.